Sometime last year, I made a video of me having Bartholin Cyst reoccurrence, and it was pretty bad. And I kid you not, after that episode, I got not 1, 2, 3, 4, but more than 5 short episodes of Bartholin Cyst. Yes. And I said short because, of course, I've mastered how to get rid of Bartholin Cyst in less than 24 hours. As it's coming out, it's going back, and then comes again, it goes back, comes again, it goes back. It was really bad until I did something that made it was like magic. It went away. And in this video, I am going to be sharing with you what I did to finally eliminate Bartholin Cyst reoccurrence. So please ensure that you watch this video till the very end. Beautiful people, you are welcome back to the channel. My name is Odunayo and I'm a public health specialist. Bartholin Cyst has no known cause in the medical world, although there have been proof that an injury to the Bartholin gland or the opening of the Bartholin gland can lead to the Bartholin gland getting clogged, and eventually a cyst is formed and then it becomes abscessed. That is understandable, but it is only in very few cases of Bartholin cyst that we record injury to the Bartholin gland. So the question remains, what is the major cause or most causes of Bartholin cyst? When the cause is unknown, it becomes very difficult to start talking about prevention. Although based on people's recorded experiences and various measures that have been taken in the past, we now have some list of things to do or not to do to prevent either having your first episode of Bartholin cyst or reoccurrences of Bartholin cyst. And one of the things that have been recorded or documented by ladies to have been done to prevent Bartholin cyst are: 1, changing from using tampon or menstrual cups to using pads, changing from wearing silk and tight underwear to wearing cotton and free underwears, also taking conscious effort to ensure that you maintain proper hygiene, especially as it comes to your lady part. And also, most importantly, is diet modification, which is what I am going to be talking about today. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about diet modification as a way of preventing Bartholin cyst, or what I'll just say Bartholin cyst diet. And I'll be talking to you based on my own personal experience and things that I have done in the past. Now, talking about Bartholin cyst diets, I am really not going to be talking about things that you should incorporate into your diet. Not really much of that, but things that you are expected to eliminate from your diet if you are going to reduce your episode of Bartholin cyst reoccurrence. Now the first food or category of food that I would advise you to eliminate is processed food, which was what I did. I eliminated processed food, and the list of food that I actually took out of my diet, because when I say processed food, I have to let you know what I was eating that were processed and what I had to take out. I took out eating polished rice. I now eat brown rice. I took out eating polished rice, basmati, whatever the class of rice it is. I stopped eating pasta in form of macaroni and spaghetti and noodles and the likes of it. I stopped eating that. I stopped eating semolina, which is also some form of processed and packaged flour that you use to make different food delicacies. I stopped eating that. Then what else did I eliminate? I also reduced bread to the barest minimum. I would have changed maybe from white bread to maybe wheat or so, but I am not really a fan of wheat, so I just reduce bread to the minimum. Maybe I could take bread once in 3 weeks. Just maybe if I cannot, I don't have any other alternative and I have to eat something on rare occasions, I could still take bread, but minimal. The reason why it becomes important to eliminate processed food is because sometimes when the food is processed, it loses its nutritional benefit, and then some of the added things in form of preservatives and all of those things makes it poisonous, or your body might just not do well with it, unlike when you have your brown rice that is just maybe cleaned from the farm and then taken directly to your table, or you just have your veggies, you have things that are not laden with chemicals and acids and all. That is the reason why processed food is very important. Also for a lady, your body sometimes, when this chemical, also for ladies, our body, especially when you're at your reproductive age, our body runs on hormone. So it becomes, our body runs on hormone. So it becomes very important to be careful with the form of chemical that you put into your body, because all these things can also react with your hormone and then it goes gaga. Another thing that I had to eliminate, guys, was red meat. Yes, I had to take out red meat. And note that while I was eliminating these things, I didn't have Bartholin Cyst in mind. Like I said, I just felt, oh, I've mastered how to take care of it, and I was just trying my best. It kept coming back and I was confused. But I did this elimination because I just wanted to keep healthy for different reasons entirely. So one other thing I eliminated was red meat, because I also knew that red meat was really doing my body no good. So I took out red meat and mostly beef. Sometimes I still eat a little bit of goat meat, but I took out red meat entirely. I now take chicken, I take fish, take chicken and fish, mostly just chicken and fish. If I feel like really taking meat, and then I can go for goat meat in a little portion, but cow meat, no. I took that out entirely, and I can tell you that aside that my episode of Bartholin Cyst has really gone down, I really felt even better. I will talk about that later. So the third class of food that I took out is actually refined sugar. I mentioned refined sugar last because refined sugar, I've always said it on this channel that I've reduced it to the barest minimum. Now it is almost impossible to take away refined sugar, because sometimes, like I said, I've reduced taking bread. Sometimes I take bread in small quantity, take biscuits in a very little quantity, maybe once in 2 weeks, thereabouts, little cheats here and there. That is why I cannot say I've totally eliminated refined sugar, but I've reduced it to the barest minimum. This is easy for me to do because I have actually been on no refined sugar diet for a very long time, since I was maybe some 14 years ago. I've reduced my refined sugar intake so much that I'm now used to it. So I'm adding that because I also believed it is part of what has helped me. So those three things are what I've taken out of my diet: processed food, red meat, and refined sugar. In subsequent video, I'm going to be talking about the dangers or the harm or the risks that red meat and refined sugar, maybe in separate videos, does to a woman's body. If you are within reproductive age and you really desire to be healthy, then you have to consider taking out those two things from your meal. And also, when I did these things, I also noticed that generally I just felt a little healthier. Every other thing about me has been very good. I've had reduced level of cramps during my period. I do get some form of ovulation pain which I do not feel again, and a lot of things are generally going on well, and I won't trade it for anything. So these are the things that I've eliminated from my meal, that has made me healthier and has drastically reduced my episode of Bartholin Cyst. So if this is something you want to try as a form of Bartholin Cyst diet, I would really encourage you to give it a try. And after giving it a try, you can come on the comment section and let us know how it eventually went. So thank you for watching today's video. My name still remains Odunayo. I'm a public health specialist, and if this is a content that you really want to see, you really want to hear about, please click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and be a part of this channel. And majorly, if you really like this content or you have gained from it, please give this video a thumbs up, that is a like. And I want to especially thank those of you that have been following up with me on my IG, following up with me on Facebook, on TikTok, or some other social media platform that eventually brought you here. I am so grateful. And for my YouTubers, my YouTube OGs, my guys, you guys are my real family. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for the support. I'm really grateful for the likes, really grateful for every form of engagement that you have really had on my channel. Thank you so much, and please ensure that you take very good care of yourself. See you some other time, and bye bye.